Hi, I'm Suzanne Evans of helpmorepeople.com, and I know a lot of coaches, consultants, and healers who have a wonderful gift, but they struggle to earn the income they deserve and to get clients because the marketing just feels gross. Well, I've created a step-by-step system. It's paint by numbers, and I teach you to market your business authentically and in the process help more people. So if you like what you see in this video, go to the URL on this video, helpmorepeople.com, and sign up for a complimentary 5-day mini course, Awaken Your Authentic Entrepreneur. Can't wait to see you there.
I want you to just stop multitasking for one moment. I want you to just get a paper and a pen. Don't overprocess, think from the gut. What is it that you would like to see changed in the world? Write it down. If you had a difficult time answering that, that is why your business is struggling if it is struggling. You have to be the change you wish to see in the world, and you have to be that change to grow a business around it, and that really does take a message, and it takes a movement. So when someone says, what do you do? You know, and you know who you are on this call. You go, oh, I'm a life coach, Reiki healer, energy worker, underwater basket weaver, right? And no one knows what it is you really do because they don't really care what your title is. So you've decided to give a title, a life coach, a business coach, a Reiki master, whatever. They want to know the pain you solve for people. So when someone says to me, you know, what is it you do? I work with service professionals to make more money, help more people, and have massive impact. I don't talk about I'm a coach. I don't talk about how I was trained. I don't talk about any of that. And many of you are talking about the process as opposed to the progress. I'm going to say that again. You're talking about the process as opposed to the progress. People really don't care what your title or your training is. Some people will, and you'll get asked for your credentials or why you're able to do what you do. But for the most part, they just want to know, here's my problem, here's my pain, how can you help me solve it? So that's one of the first things, Adela, is to move people out of talking about the process and into the progress that you can make with a client. The second piece is it's got to be you. How often are you putting yourself out there, and how often are you telling your story? When I first started my business, I was sharing my movement. And when I say sharing my movement, let me not be vague, let me be very specific. I was talking to people about how I could remove, heal, and help them through their pain on a daily basis. My goal was always to talk to 100 people a week. 100 people a week. And some of you I know right now are, I don't know who to talk to. That's an excuse. I want you to know that's an excuse. You do know how to reach people. You do know how to talk to people. And one of the things that I suggest you do, I call it my 1-mile radius rule, is that, and unless you live deep in the country, and then you might need to do a 10-mile radius, but you basically get in your car, you put on a CD, and you drive within a 1-mile radius. You look at everything through the lens of how could I share my message? Not how can I get a client. There is a difference. Not how can I get a client. How can I share my movement? All of a sudden, the high school becomes an opportunity to do an expo or to, teach at their adult education school. The diner with the Rotary Club sign becomes a place to speak. Businesses in your community, become places to contact. The church, I could go on and on and on. Everything you need to build a multiple six-figure business is within a 1-mile radius of your home. So you can have all the websites in the world, you can have the marketing materials, you can have all of that. But if you are not talking to at least 100 people a week, then you are not reaching enough people. Okay, step 2. If you are talking to people and you are reaching them, then there is a possibility that you don't know how to convert, which means you have a selling problem. And it means you're either too salesy or you're not selling at all. And that's a whole process that I call my I Care system. I take you through a 5-step process. I Care stands for inspire, clarify, ask, receive, embrace. And it is a non-salesy selling system that I use with all of my clients. But if you are talking to enough people, and you can literally prove to me you are, then you have a conversion problem, which means, again, Adela, that's an authenticity problem, right? That's not bringing enough of you into it, because when you don't bring enough of you into it, you either are scared to death to sell at all, or you're overselling and not being your authentic self.
If you'd like more information and tips on how you can market authentically, go to helpmorepeople.com and download the free 5-day mini course, Awaken Your Authentic Entrepreneur.